titled it, Dreams to Live For, The Lessons of Life. Nothing matters more to the future of this nation than to ensure that our young men and women learn to believe in yourselves and to believe in your dreams. Maniwala ka sa sarili mo, kaya mo yan. At maniwala ka sa panaginip mo, abutin mo yan. I believe one of our country's most priceless assets is the idealism of our young people. Kaya madalas akong nag-ikot sa bansa. Pag nakumbida ko ng mga kabataan, dahil mas gusto ko kayong kausap ng kayong mga gago sa Senado. My generation has invested all that it has, not only our love, but also our hope and faith in your generation. Hence, allow me to share with you what life has taught me, and in the end, to encapsulate for you the meaning of life. Bata lang kayo. Kaya narinig na niyo ang expression, what is the meaning of life? Anong kahulugan ng buhay? Pero wala pang meaning yan ngayon sa inyo. Parang hindi pa ninyo binibigyan panahon ito. Pag umabot na kayo sa edad ko, tatanungin na ninyo, pag malapit nang mahinto ang buhay mo, towards the end of your life, when you see the horizon, malapit ka nang umabot doon sa pinupuntahan mo, magtatanong ka na, ano kaya, bakit kaya ako pinanganak dito? Na sigurado namang malungkot at mahirap itong buhay na ito. Wala namang tao na nagsasabing wala siyang kahirapan na dinadaanan, no? Wala siyang kalungkutan na dinadaanan. Kaya, habang tumatanda ako, nag-isip ako palagi, what is the meaning of life? Nagbabasa ako, nakikinig ako sa ibang tao. Ito ang aking natutunan. First, life teaches us that whether we perceive it as predestined or as random. Ibig sabihin, whether you believe that there is a so-called thing as a previously decided future, meaning to say, predestination. Or, kung sa tingin mo man, walang kwenta ito. Maski ano yan, magyayari na lang bigla sa iyo. The philosophy that life is random. So whether you believe that life is predestined or life is random, life is beyond any person's control. Hindi mo maaaring kontrolahin ang magiging mangyari sa iyo. Pwede kang magdasal, pwede kang maghingi ng payo, pero wala kang ganong poder wala kang influensya na ma-determine mo kung anong magiging kalalabasan ng buhay mo. Halimbawa, bigla na lang mamamatay ang isang magulang mo o isang mahal mo sa buhay na walang rason, o bigla na lang may mangyaring kalungkutan sa iyo. Halimbawa, hindi ka tinanggap ng girlfriend mo, and so on. So, that is my first lesson in life. I cannot control life. You certainly will not be able to control life either. Human beings have inhabited this planet for only 250,000 years, or 0.0015% of the history of life, the last inch of the cosmic mile. The Earth worked perfectly well without us for billions of years, and it will continue to do so even when we are gone. This fact makes our existence seem more like a happy accident than a carefully thought-out plan. So, first lesson, I can control my life. No matter how hard I study, no matter how much I try and help other people as I'm taught to do by my religion, apparently I cannot control everything. I can only control myself, but sometimes even that is not always successful. So that's the first lesson I learned. The second important lesson that life has taught me is this: there is no template for the meaning of life. Buong buhay mo, tatanong ka, ano kayang kahulugan itong buhay na ito? Ano kayang gusto talaga sa akin ng Panginoon? Bakit niya ako binuhay sa ganitong sitwasyon na ito? Ano bang gusto niyang gagawin ko? Akala mo, pagtanda mo, malalaman mo kung anong sagot. Walang sagot yun. There is no definite answer. There is no one surefire answer to the question of what is the meaning of life. This is what I learned. Life has the meaning that you want to put into your life. Mamili ka kung anong meaning gusto mo, pero ikaw din ang mamili kung anong kahulugan ng buhay mo. For example, you might want to grow rich, And you'll do anything to be rich, but it will not ensure that you'll grow rich. Or, gusto mo malaking pamilya, maski hindi ka mayamang-mayaman, at nagkaroon ka ng ganong pamilya na nagmamahalan talaga kayo, ay di naging masaya ka. Dahil inagyan mo ng kahulugan sa pamagitan ng pagpili mo sa buhay na mas gusto mong malaking pamilya nang sa yumaman ka o maging matagumpay ka, higit sa lahat. So you put your own meaning into your own life. That is the lesson that I learned and which I share with you this afternoon. The meaning of life is what you choose to make it mean. Life is the consequence of our moral choices. It's a very, very complex thought. Life is a result of what we do every single day where a moral question is presented. For example, kung may choice ka, mamili ka, pwede na mataas ang grado mo pero mangopya ka, o pwede na pagkaraniwan lang grado mo pero sarili mo kayod. Kaya mamili ka. Because your future life will be determined by the moral choices that you make today. Kung public official ka, mamili ka kung magnanakaw ka ng pera, kaya kaya mong bilhin ang susunod na halalan, o kaya di ka magnanakaw at malamang sa talo ka pag nag-away kayo ng isa pang politiko na nagnanakaw dahil mas maraming pera siya nang sa iyo. A meaningful life. While there is no blueprint for the meaning of life, there is countless research on ways to have a more meaningful life. There are 3 ways to make your life more meaningful. 1, get connected. Huwag ka namang maging recluse. Join society. While a busy social life with lots of friends may help keep you happy, it is the deeper relationships with loved ones that will truly add meaning to your life. Kaya kung graduate ka na at magkakaroon ka ng trabaho, pwede ka nang mag-asawa. Di magiging maligaya ka because you are now connected, according to my advice. Second, do not shy away from stress. Huwag mong sabihin, ayaw ko yung ganyang trabaho kasi masyadong ako na-stress. The things that add the most meaning to our lives, a high-pressure job or caring for a loved one, are often the same things that add the most stress to our day-to-day existence. However, taking the easy road is not always the better option. The biggest challenges in life often lead to the biggest gains in the long run. Kaya, kung gusto mo, makabit mo ang lahat na malusog ang katawan mo, nakapaligid ka ng mga nagmamahal sa iyo, naging matagumpay ka sa profesyon mo, kung yan ang gusto mo, hindi gawin mo ang lahat na magawa mo. Hindi ka naman pwede magtagumpay na hindi ka kumakayod o hindi ka, that you don't tax yourself beyond your limits. So always try to achieve beyond what you think you can. Always reach for the stars. Bakit mapaligaya mo sa sarili mo kung dito ka lang sa mundo? Kamtan mo talaga yung halos hindi mo abutin. Yun ang tunay na kaligayahan. Number 3 lesson, find a sense of purpose. Ay di natural lamang na pag nag-graduate ka, gusto mo na meron kang trabaho, bibili ka na ng una mong bahay, bibili ka na ng una mong kotse, pag-asawa ka na ng una mong asawa, dahil yung iba maraming asawa eh. Pero after that, you have to ask yourself, what is all this for? So find a sense of purpose. Studies show that people who spend more time pursuing activities that reflected their sense of self were the people who found their lives more meaningful. A life filled with meaning is linked to doing things that express and reflect the self. Ngayon, meron pang hiningi ang inyong school authority sa akin na magsasalita ako tungkol sa tawag na ASEAN integration. Gusto ba ninyo yan? Sa palagay ko hindi. Mainit. Pero bigyan ko ang pag-uto sa akin. Ang ASEAN is Association of Southeast Asian Nations. 10 mga bansa iyon. Ngayon, 10 tayong iba-ibang bansa. Pero, meron tayong kasunduan ngayon sa 10 na ito na by 2015, lahat tayo, all 10 countries of the ASEAN, will become one entity. Anong ibig sabihin? Hindi ba, kung ikaw ay isang hiwalay na gobyerno, pag dumating ang tao sa bansa mo, kailangan meron siyang visa at passport. Ngayon, kung integrated kayo, kamukha sa Europe ngayon, hindi ka na kailangan ng visa bawat isang bansa na yon. Isang visa lang para sa lahat ng bansa. That is the meaning of integration. Or, kung sa Pilipinas halimbawa, mag-import tayo ng mga kotse made in Japan, or let's say, in Southeast Asia, made in, let's say, Indonesia, kailangan babayad tayo ng import tax. Kaya mahal ang imported sa atin. Pero kung integrated sila, hindi sila pababayarin ng tax. Kaya kung ano yung presyo ng kotse doon sa Indonesia, kung saan siya ginawa, ganon din ang presyo niya sa Pilipinas. Dahil buo na tayo, nabuo tayo, times 10. Yan ang ibig sabihin ng integration. So watch out for ASEAN integration because it will be a dominant factor in your professional life. Magiging mas madali na magnegosyo tayo sa isa't isa, pero magiging mas mahirap din because it will become more competitive. Pati itong mga trabaho, malamang sa mas mahirap kumuha ng trabaho dahil marami kayo na maghanap noon. You are going to love me for this. This is my conclusion. I want to recite to you some stanzas from the poem, What I Live For. What I live for. I live for those who love me, whose hearts are kind and true, for the heaven that smiles above me and awakes my spirit too, for all human ties that bind me, for the task by God assigned me, for bright hopes yet to find me, and the good that I can do. I live to hail that season, by gifted ones foretold, when men shall live by reason, and not alone by gold. When man to man united, and every wrong thing righted, the whole world shall be lighted, as Eden was of old. I live for those who love me, for those who know me true, for the heaven that smiles above me, and awaits my spirit true, for the cause that lacks assistance, for the wrong that needs resistance, for the future in the distance, and the good that I can do. Thank you, and good luck.